Let's get some perspective on these big IT boys and what lies ahead and the market's expectations. Apurva Prasad, research analyst, IT sector at HDFC Securities, is joining in. Apurva, morning. Thanks for being with us. By the way, Happy New Year to you. First time that we're speaking in the new year. Now, the thing is that, as Rima has been telling us, and most of the notes are pointing out, it's going to be lackluster, flat growth, or maybe some compression for most of the IT companies. But stocks have rallied. I was looking at the Nifty IT. I mean, in the November-December period, the Nifty IT itself is up 15-16%. A stock like TCS hit a low of, I think, 33.50 after the October numbers, and look where it is today. So the question is, have we set ourselves up for a bit of disappointment if the companies don't say that, hey, the worst is over?
Good morning and Happy New Year to you and to the team and all the viewers. So yes, it's been fairly sharp rally. If you just look back last 2 months, is accounted for nearly 75% of the rally of the entire year. So about 17% up in the last. Large part of it, in fact, all of it is largely multiples that have got re-rated higher. So on a 6-monthly basis, we've seen valuations go up by about 20% or so. They're about 2 standard deviation positive currently, so which does mean that margin of safety is not high, is low rather at an aggregate basis. But we do see some dispersion, some of the ones which could be outperforming. But yeah, I mean there could be some disappointment. We do expect Infosys to cut its guidance, as well as HCL Tech to also be cutting its guidance for FY24.
And you'd expect, is there any chance? I mean, so if you remember the second quarter earnings commentary, I mean, the interviews and the calls, etc. I mean, take TCS as an example. I mean, they were pretty clear that it's very uncertain. If you remember, the TCS management had said that, they're looking at things and evaluating things every 15 days. That is the time horizon. Is there any chance that things could have turned for the better, and to what degree, if at all, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think a slowdown is a baseline scenario currently. So yeah, you are looking at a lot of those indicators which don't seem to be improving a great deal. So if you look at most of the supply side, tech job postings, markers, I think those aren't yet indicating any major recovery. So I think the commentary, at least near term, is unlikely to be very different from how management has been talking in the past. I think what's going to be interesting is any commentary around the client budgets for CY24 and what's happening on some of those deals, because those deal cycles have gotten elongated. Origination to that getting translated into revenue. I think commentary around some of these areas.
Okay. Hi, Apurva. Good morning. Good to see you. And Apurva, between the two, what's the preference?
So TCS, in my opinion, has got a slightly higher side potential near term. Even from the quarter point of view, there should be outperformance of growth. So TCS will be above sea level positive growth, and we expect So yeah, you'll see that growth divergence. It's unlikely that in the near term Infosys.
So the preference is TCS, is it?
I think we're losing Apurva there on that line. I'll try my luck on one more question. So Apurva, between TCS and Infosys, you're saying TCS. Overall, if we talk about the large cap space, which stock perhaps has the potential to show maximum delta? I mean, Rima was telling us, for instance, in terms of pure numbers, HCL Tech could have the smartest top-line growth this time around, because I think they have a couple of deal ramp-ups that happened. But from a, playing the stock perspective, where do you see, the best expectation?
Yes, so I mean, for the quarter, we do expect HCL Tech to be at the top end. So while Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Infosys, sequential basis, HCL Tech should be closer to 3.5 to 4%. From a opportunity, I would say LTI Mindtree would probably prospects look the strongest. Expect the company to improve from 6-7% growth rate this year to low teens, and with margin expansion, we're looking at a high teens earnings CAGR in a large cap tier 1 IT companies. Potential looks most promising.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it there then, Apurva. Good speaking with you. Appreciate you joining in and running us through the expectations from the IT services sector and what you like. I think